Hi, my name's Tim Unkert, and today I'm going to be creating an inverse matrix calculator on for my website unkertmath.com. Now I've created most of this website in Notepad++, but I'm going to be using Atom with a plugin called Emmet to speed up the coding for this PHP a little bit. I made a few modifications. First off, I'm going to be declaring the doc type, so let's get going. And the doc type is going to be HTML. And, all right, so let's save that. And then I'm going to type head, hit tab. That's going to give me the head of the file. But first, actually, before I do that, I should probably type HTML. Okay, so that's actually going to give me the HTML. And okay, so I've got a head there. I've got a little bit of the things here, the meta tags, but I want to do one that's the viewport, and that's going to help me to mobile optimize this page. So I'm going to name it viewport, and then the content is going to equal width equals device slash width. The initial scale will be equal to 1.0. I'll close that tag. Okay, so I'm going to have that. I'm also going to have some style sheet linked in, and I want to make this different than the rest of the site in that this one is going to look like the movie The Matrix. So I'm going to have neon green and black in the background. I think that'll be really cool. Okay, the type is going to be text slash CSS. And then the link, it's going to be in the, so we're going to have to go up one folder and then into the CSS folder, and this is going to be called matrix style.css, and we'll close out that tag. Okay, and the title is going to be inverse matrix calculator, and this is going to be on unkertmath.com. Okay, so we've got that, and we'll include the description tag. So we'll say meta name equals description. Content is going to equal this page figures out if your 3x3 matrix has an inverse, and if so, what it is. Okay, so I'm going to write the code for that. All right. Okay, so let's get to the body. Let's start here. We're going to have a small header. Okay, and it's just going to say, we're just going to have one tag to go home, and I'm going to say index.html. And all I have to do to get that one link is just hit A and then the tab button with this emmet running. And I also have just a little bit of code snippet I put in the keymap.json file. Anyways, that's a little technical stuff, but anyway, so it gives me this nice tab. I'm going to type home, and actually it's index.php, so I want that, and it's at HTTPS. Type in the web address. That's actually, you know what I'm going to have it do? I'm just going to have it go up to. That's going to bring it up to the larger folder, which should do. We'll check it out. I don't think I'll have to go up another step. Okay, so I'm going to here, now after the header, I'm going to type main and hit tab. That's going to give me a main part to it. And then, and that's what might put a part here. Where we have a little PHP, we include, let's go up into the assets folder, and then let's see, what is it called? No, actually, let's do our own. Let's do our own for this one. We'll make this page a little different. So actually, I'm just gonna. What I would do to use this plugin, Emmet plugin, is type aside and I hit Tab. It's gonna give me an aside class. Let's see, did I hit him? Let's see. Hold on, sorry. Aside, hit Tab. Oh, it is gonna give me a class. All right, and what I'm gonna do is I'll call the class matrix dash sidebar. Okay, and just I'm gonna say ads will go here. Okay, and then actually, you know what? No, that'll still work. All right, so I'm gonna hit Control Save, and so far this is the page, and we've got a home, and then ads will go there, and then let's see here, type P and hit a tab, and above it actually we'll type H1 and hit a tab. And you want an H1 header to start off with, and then maybe have smaller H2, H3, and so forth as you structure your content. So I'm going to say inverse matrix calculator. Okay, and then this calculator will work for 3 by 3 matrices of the form. And below, I'm going to go down here. I'm going to hit table dot matrix, hit tab, and that didn't work. So let's just do that. Let's just type table. But I do want a table class. So hold on. Let's see if I can do this. Table dot matrix. No, it's not doing it. It's not letting me do that. Actually, let's do a div. So we'll do dot matrix. It's still not working. Huh. Oh, that's annoying. All right. So anyways, I'm going to enter in a class here, and it's going to be matrix is the name of the class. And let's actually tab this over a little bit and do dot tag. Let's see, it's not working. So let's do a div, and let's actually move this inside the div. Okay, so Control X, and then go in here, Control V. Yeah, so the emmet works somewhat. The div class is going to be, we'll call that also matrix, or let's just call it 3 dash 3 dash matrix. Okay. Anyways, all right. So the table class in here, and then let's say tr tab that, and then th tab that. Go th tab, and then th tab, and want to get the format right. So let's, all right, so go tr tab, th tab, th tab, th tab, and then let's say A, B, C, D, E, F. I may have to rearrange these, and then we'll do another tr tab, th tab, so it's be G here, th tab, H, th tab, I. Okay, Control Save. Let's see how this looks. All right, so that's the way I wanted it to be, so that's good. We have no styling. Let's work on the styling. Well, actually, let's program it out first. All right, so we're going to look here at PHP form handling. I'm going to copy some of this code and use it for my own methods and means. All right, so after this div, I'm going to say, please enter the values A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I below. We'll close that out. All right, so we're going to paste this in. I don't like the tab. All right, so move that. The action is going to be the name of this page, so it's inverse dash matrix calculator. Okay, method's going to be post. All right, so now input types we want are numbers. So number, and we're going to just make this name A, this B, and then put A, B. Okay, and then I'm going to copy this and just change the letters. All right, so B is 4, we want 9. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need one more. Okay, now we're going to change the letters. C, name's going to be C here. It's going to be D. It's going to be D here. Going to be E. Name's going to be E here. And F, get the point. F, G, G, H, H, and then I, and I. And we may need to, well, all right, so let's see. So, all right, so we'll get this. We're going to hit Control Save. Let's see how this is working out. All right, so we have the forms here, and we can type in, a bunch of numbers. Let's just do that. Okay, so nothing much happens with that just yet. So now we want some PHP. All right. And we're going to set the variable A equal to, and you use this post. And I'm going to type in, I think we want double, well, we can just use quotes here. A, hit that. Actually, let's go down here. We'll just copy this and copy it 9 times. Change the name. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we want to make sure to close it off. B, B, C, C, D, D, E, E, F, F, G, G, H, H, and I, and I. All right. So now we want to copy this matrix here. I'll put this in here. And we're going to echo the variables. All right, so we're going to go here, say echo, and then copy this code. And we got to change these to single quotes. Oops. Okay, and then okay, put a semicolon at the end there, and then here, let's change these to variables. Okay, so we changed those all to variables. Now we're going to see where we screwed up. Okay, we actually didn't screw up. See, we're getting our matrix down here. So wow, everything we typed in works so far. I haven't messed it up. That's pretty good for me. Usually I get an error somewhere, but anyway, so we have plenty of time for that. All right, so and then we want to use an ifelse statement in PHP. So ifelse, search ifelse PHP, and you go to good old W3 schools. All right, so what we have to do is we have to figure out the determinant. Okay, so let me go and what I'm going to do is we're going to create a file in Drive. New Google Docs. And I'm going to write out what the determinant would be. So it's going to be, let's see, A times determinant of EFHI minus B times the determinant of DGFI plus C times the determinant of DEGH. Okay, so let's write that out. So we're going to insert an equation so you see what I'm talking about. So we have A times the determinant, and let's make this bigger. Let's do it so you can see it. Okay, and we'll have A times the determinant. That's going to be H here, E here. Oops, that's not an H. H. There we go. H and this I here, and this is F. Okay, and then we're subtracting B times the determinant of, let's see, G, D, and this is, let's see, I and F, okay, and then plus C times the determinant of, let's see, it's going to be G, D, H, E. Okay, so what is that actually going to look like? All right, so we'll do a new equation. It's going to be A times EI minus FH minus B times DI minus FG plus C times DH minus EG. Okay, so let's expand that out. New equation, what do we get? we get AEI minus AFH minus BDI minus BFG plus CDH minus CG. Okay, so we want to multiply those together. I'm going to write that down over here. Oops, BDI. On my piece of paper here for a moment. Minus BFG plus CDH minus CEG. All right, so, okay. So now that we got that, we're done echoing. So we're going to have a variable. We're going to call that variable DT for determinant. And that is going to equal A times E times I minus A times F times H minus B times D times I. I'm going to put the multiplication in there, sorry. Okay. Minus, sorry, B times F times G plus C times D times H, okay, minus C times E, oops, times E times G. And that's pretty simple. So, and then we can say something like echo your determinant for this matrix is and then actually we can probably just write that in there, is DT. Okay. Oops, I'll close that and then do that. Okay. And I have space there. And then I should probably want to do a period. Okay. Let's see if I've managed to mess this up so far. Okay. Determinant for the matrix is 102. Let's check it. So that would be 3 times determinant of 8, 9, negative 1, 4, minus 4 times the determinant of 1, 0, 9, 4, and then plus 5 times the determinants of 1, 8, 0, negative 1. Okay, so we got 3. 8 times 4 is 32, minus a negative 9 is going to be 41, so 3 times 41, minus 4 times 1 times 4 is 4, minus 0, so minus 4 times 4, plus 5 times 1 times negative 1, which is negative 1, minus 0, which is negative 1. So we've got 3 times 41, 123, minus 16, minus 5. So minus 21. So 123 minus 21 is 102. Your determinant for this matrix is 102. I'd like to have that wrap within the paragraph, so let's actually do that. We're just going to put dt. Okay. Let's rerun it. The determinant for the matrix is 102. So far we're off to a good start. We've got this program calculating it. It doesn't look what I would say in technical terms would be good. And that's okay because we're going to add CSS in a moment. We want to get the program to work first though. Okay, so to do that, all right, so now comes a bit of a challenge, although we've got the determinant. So I'm going to look here to the if-else statement. So if we have this condition in parentheses, we can echo something out. And then we'll say else, and we'll echo something else. All right, so, and I want to look something up because I want to do a server method that equals post. And all right. Taking a look. All right, so here's the correct way. So if, and why I'm copying this code, I'm going to Stack Overflow, so that's a place you can find the fun stuff. If this, then we're going to print something out. We're going to do some condition, okay? Else, we're going to say, we're going to echo. So what I'm going to say, please enter the data values, okay? Because I won't have anything yet, okay? But if this happens, and then we're going to say if, so we're going to say determinant, I want to look up operators, so operations in PHP, because I want to get the not equal sign, so I just PHP operators. Comparison, not equal. All right, so we have a exclamation part and equal sign is what I want. So if this does not equal 0, then we're going to have something happen. Then we're going to echo. What are we going to echo? We're going to say that this determinant, or sorry, this matrix has an inverse. Put a period there, and echo, end with an exclamation point, and then we'll say else. If the determinant does equal 0, then it doesn't have an inverse. We're going to echo. No, that's not what I want. We're going to echo this determinant. Sorry, this matrix does not have an inverse because the determinant is equal to 0. Okay. Okay. All right. So we got that. We're going to save that. Let's see if I've broken anything yet. This matrix has an inverse. So far, so good. Now what we need to do is actually figure out what the inverse is. So I'm going to write down a few equations here. And I'm going to come back to you in part 2 with those equations. So stay tuned. I'm going to stop the video right now and come right back.